Hey there, my name is Stephanie Hahn, and I want to talk to you today about Pinterest, and specifically how Pinterest is panning out right now. We're going to take a look at Pinterest, the current stats, and how agents and brands are using this tool. So before we begin, know that this video will not tell you to run out and sign up for a Pinterest account or risk being on the losing end of this picturesque marketing tool. This video will give you an unbiased look at Pinterest, how the current statistics are panning out, and how agents and brands are using this tool in their real estate business. As with any social media tool that you're using to showcase your business, I really think the key is to provide valuable, shareable content and interact with others to form relationships that are going to put you in the best position to generate leads. Whew. Okay, disclosure over. Like it or not, Pinterest is popular because we like to look at photos. Haters everywhere will tell you that Pinterest is just a flash in the pan. Here today, gone tomorrow. And that may be the case, but in my humble opinion, any marketing that you do on a consistent basis that provides links to your website to increase traffic, interactions, and relationships with others is always a good thing. A few stats to start. Pinterest is currently the third largest social networking site, just behind Facebook and Twitter. Users are spending more time on Pinterest than on other social sites like Facebook and Twitter. 68% now are women, so more and more men are signing on to Pinterest now. If you're just joining the party, Pinterest is an online pin board of sorts, where you can save photos, videos, posts, anything with a URL and an image file. Users create boards that they name themselves, and then they pin things to those boards. The end result is a lovely photo journal that is going to give you all sorts of insider knowledge into your pinner's psyche. Anything that you pin can then be repinned to other people's boards. They can also click a little heart to like your pin, and the repins and likes work just like shares and likes on Facebook. They're going to give your pin more exposure. You can pin within Pinterest by clicking the little Add Plus button at the top there, and then add a pin or upload a pin. You can see that Create a Board lives here too. It's pretty simple. If you have a link or a photo of your intended pin, just click that Add Plus button to get started. And if you're going to add a pin by a URL, you're just going to have to put the URL in there and click Find Images. If you're going to add a pin that you have saved on your hard drive, you're just going to click on Choose File. So it's basically adding with a URL or uploading with a file. You can also pin outside of Pinterest. There's a little handy Pin It button that you can get for your browser and really just pin anywhere on the web. Some sites are already going to have a Pin It button available for you, but you can have one that lives right on your browser. It's going to really just allow you to pin on the fly as you move around the web. Creating boards can be accomplished by clicking on the Add Plus button and then Create a Board. It's the same button you use to add a pin. A new window will pop up asking you to first name your board, then you use the drop down to select your board category, and then you're going to decide who can pin, whether it's just you or if you want to add others. Finally, you want to click Create Board. Now, there is no real estate category, so be imaginative with your board names and then categorize them appropriately. I love that there is no real estate category for you to categorize all of your real estate photos under. I'm hoping that this is going to force you to really be ingenious and think of new ways to use Pinterest. When pinning, make sure that you always include a link back to your website. If you're pinning from your website, this should happen automatically. Otherwise, include a link in your text description. Where should the link go? Well, ideally to your real estate website, but possibly to your YouTube channel or your blog. You can write your own board names, so make sure you're using one that fits what you're trying to accomplish. And just remember, without a link, your real estate pin is really going to lose a lot of its potential. So make sure you have a link in there before you click Pin It. In June, just last month, Pinterest beat Google referrals, Twitter, Bing, and StumbleUpon in referral traffic. You want referral traffic. You want any traffic that drives real people to your website. I wanted to show you how some brands and also agents are using this tool. So I pulled out 2 brands and 2 agents. The first is Coldwell Banker Real Estate, and currently they have about 18 boards with 813 pins. Everything from dream man caves to cool closets can be found here, with pins that really focus on design, architecture, and luxury. Better Homes and Gardens is also pinning on a national level with 22 boards and 227 pins currently, with boards covering everything from home buyer tips to dream kitchens and the power of color to going green. One of the first agents I saw really using Pinterest and incorporating real estate was Christoph Chu. He has 75 boards and almost 1,300 pins. Christoph shows off luxury real estate and Beverly Hills, his town and where he sells, in his boards. And, of course, he's got some cute dog photos thrown in there just for good measure. Another favorite agent pinner is Shantae Haynes in D.C. She has 18 boards with 214 pins, covering everything from food and coffee to neighborhoods and interiors all over her city. For incoming buyers, what these agents are pinning is ideal. For sellers, I think it really distinguishes them from the pack. The big hairy question is, does pinning equal more leads? Ask yourself this: does more traffic to your website equal more leads? It should. Does having more leads equal more income at the end of the day? It should. So do I need to get on Pinterest right this very second? Maybe. Really, it has to fit. Does this fit into your marketing strategy? Do you have the time to manage it and work the interactions that may eventually become leads? Does it look like a type of marketing that you could totally get into and really rock? If no, then probably not. Your call. I'm going to end with my statement from the beginning. In my humble opinion, any marketing that you do on a consistent basis that provides links to your website to increase traffic, interactions, and relationships with others is a good thing. Thanks so much for watching. Feel free to write me if you need a Pinterest invite. Happy pinning!